Now I will talk about our presentations. Uh, Today we talk about decision making as a component of problem solving. First of all, I will introduce to everyone about us, the people who do contents are Mai Thị Minh Ánh and Bùi Thu Hiền. The second, uh, the second group people do presentation is uh, are Lê Thanh Huyền, Nguyễn Thị Thanh Thủy, Nguyễn Thu Thảo, and Phạm Anh Thơ is the people do the slides. Now, I will talk about attribute of an effective decision maker. Attributes of an effective decision maker. The first is knowledge. The most important requirement for making sound decision is a deep understanding of all factors. The soundness of the decision depends on how informed the decision maker is. Example, an effective decision maker in a medical field would have a deep understanding of the diagnosis, treatment, and medications involved in a specific conditions. They would be able to make informed decisions based on their knowledge and experience.
Hello everybody, I am Nguyễn Thị So now I will present the next part of effective decision maker tend to have the following attributes. Uh, Next is initiative. It is effective decision maker assume responsibility for beginning the decision making process and seeing it through. They take an active part in making things better. We have an example. Uh, an effective decision maker in a business setting would have the initiative to take action when a problem arises. They would be willing to take risks and make difficult decisions to improve the performance of the company. The next is advice seeking. This means that good decision makers know that they need help from others. They identify people who can make specific contributions to the decision-making process and ask them for their advice and counsel. Example that uh, an effective decision-making in a pol- political context would rely on advice from experts and advisors to make informed decisions. They would listen to different perspectives and seek out advice from a variety of sources before making a decision. Selectivity is the effective decision makers seek relevant data. They avoid getting bogged down by extraneous facts and figures. Uh, we also have an example. Uh, an effective decision maker in a marketing department would be able to filter out relevant data and focus on the most important metrics that drive business success. They would use data analysis tools to identify patterns and make decisions based on actionable data.
Hi teacher, my name is Mathita. Now I will talk about the effective decision make tend to have the following attributes. Uh, we have three effective. The first is good judgment. Sound decision will not array research from merely following procedures. Decision makers must exercise their best judgment in considering factors particular to the solution. The example is Woodstock player must have experience, knowledge, and reasonable judgment depending on X situation to make a profit. The next is calculated risk taking. Uh, it is a risk and reward various alternatives must be risk and the consequence accepted, whether positive or negative. As example, a hotel regular service cost for customer to try event through they know that they can reduce revenues. Uh, they still accept to attract future benefits than being cruel and trusted by customer. The last, the finally is self-knowledge. This is good decision maker know their our ability, feature and limitation well. The example is you choose a color because you know it aligns with your cost value, know your ability. This is and we this is and our presentation. Thank you for listening. Goodbye, teacher.